welcome back to the Community Lounge, and I've successfully managed to get another MVP. I've got Michael here. So, Michael, please tell everybody who you are and what your MVP expertise is.
Yeah, my name is Michael Greth. I'm an MVP for Office SharePoint Server. Actually, I'm an MVP for almost 12 years right now.
Wow.
And I started with a wonderful product that was loved and hated called FrontPage.
Right.
And in 2003, I switched to SharePoint. Yes, and that's what I'm doing, SharePoint.
Okay. So, you're at TechEd 2009, and what are you doing? What are you up to?
Yeah, actually, I'm very happy that the TechEd 2009 Europe is in Berlin because I am a Berliner.
Oh, so you're a local boy.
So it's in my hometown. It's wonderful. Yeah, and I've been here as a speaker. I had a session on, guess what, SharePoint.
Wow.
Basic introduction for all the people here on the TechEd who has no idea what SharePoint is or want to get a first step into SharePoint. I did several interviews with TechEd Online and talked to partners because I'm hosting a community site. It's the SharePoint community in Germany, and we have about 7,000 users. We are the largest German-speaking online group for SharePoint. We have 16 regional groups. They are meeting every month and talking about SharePoint, and so yeah, it's big fun here, and it's a very, very big event here with more than 7,000 people. I normally know this venue here from our regular events like the International Funkausstellung. It's a event about media, or the Green Week. It's about agriculture, and normally in this hall are animals. So wow. It's very interesting to come here and see, oh, it's IT here.
Yes, there are no animals here, I can vouch for that. Just human beings and lots of PCs and lots of laptops and things. So you mentioned some community work that you had this amazing SharePoint group. Do you have like a URL that people can go and look at?
It's just easy, sharepointcommunity.de. That's the start, and there we have a podcast, we have a blog, we have a discussion forum, we have a video site, and lots of stuff all around SharePoint.
And you do events, and you get people to come and speak and talk to each other and engage. So not just online stuff, but also some offline.
Yeah, we started online, but it was almost 1.5 years ago. People asked me, "Hi, online is very cool, but maybe we could meet locally." And so I said, well, it's a good idea, but for me it's very hard to organize local groups all over Germany. So I asked partners, Microsoft partners, who are doing SharePoint business or whatever, and asked them, hey, what about you? Could you provide a room, a venue, some refreshments, a beamer and a screen, and just share with other people? And we put invitations on the community so everybody knows where it is. Well, and so then I asked the Microsoft product manager here for SharePoint in Germany if he can support me a little bit, and no problem. And so within 1 year we set up 16 local user groups all over Germany, including Switzerland.
And that is great that not just Microsoft, because yes, it is their product, but actual partners and just general people in the community have got together and have found a great way to work together to improve their knowledge and their ability to use that product. So that's great. That's really amazing. Thank you very much for sharing that. One of the questions that we get a lot, because MVPs are role models and they are community leaders. What got you into IT?
Oh, I started IT years ago. I started with a computer called C64. It was a Commodore, first computer. I even built my own with I don't know what the English word is, but with the hardware, putting all the tools together, and that's what I started with hardware. I was always fascinated about it.
How old were you?
I'm almost. I'm just not over 50.
Okay. Oh no, not now. But when you were actually playing.
Yes, it was. Let me see. 25 years ago, I think.
Okay.
So it was very cool. Very cool to work and just to see what you can do with it. And I started to find out what you can do with this tool and how it helps me to do cool things. So for me, IT is a tool to do things I want to do better and more efficient. And as I'm a freelancer, I'm working as a freelancer here, as a trainer and consultant. For me, the internet and the platform like blogging, podcasting, or Twitter, or community, whatever, is the number one tool to do marketing, to get attention, to communicate with people. Without these tools, I have no. Yeah, without these tools, I couldn't do that kind of business, and it's. I really have to pay for my rent and whatever, so you need to earn some money.
Absolutely.
And that's a very cool stuff. And so for me, IT, I always look at IT from the value perspective. So is it valuable? Where's the value for me to use it?
So you love IT because of the value.
Yeah, of course.
The value that it gives you, and the opportunities of being able to create and drive and
on the other, of course, if you see something really cool technique, you say, wow, that's a cool technique, and say it's cool itself. But in the second section, okay, it's cool, but who really needs it?
Right. So there's cool, but actually having it as a
But for a business, I think that's what we mainly do in the community, is because SharePoint is such a huge monster of information management. It has so many capabilities. It's very important to say, okay, focus on this. This is the part of SharePoint, the tool that can help you to do this thing in your business better. And so always put the focus on how you can do the things you have to do with technique better.
So in one small sentence, what do you love about IT?
Should I say it feeds me?
I love IT because it feeds.
I love it because it's for me it's the basic infrastructure, the basic the foundation on which I can do business. I can share. I can connect with people. It's for me. It feeds me. I love it because it's a tool I can use. It gives me the ability to do things I couldn't do without IT.
Okay. Well, thank you very, very much for taking the time to pop by and do that. That's really great. Thank you so much.